everybody!
Hello, welcome back to episode 11 of Football for Girls and Gays.
Yep.
Is it really episode 11?
Yes.
Okay, just...
Did you just stop it? Oh, I thought you just stopped it. Yeah, it's week 11, episode 11. And there's only 18 weeks in the NFL, and I'm getting sad.
Yeah, I'm pissed off about fantasy situations, but we'll get to that later.
How are your fantasy teams doing I don't really look at other people.
Well, my sleeper league has picked up. I'm doing all right there.
In the fantasy league, you're saying?
Yeah, in our podcast fantasy league, I'm doing fine. Now, before I was 0-4, but now I'm 5-4, I think. Something like that, or
I think you're
5-5,
freezing. You keep cutting in and out, Jake.
Oh God, I think we're fine.
Okay. Continue.
I'm 5-5 now in our podcast league, and I'm looking to win again. Hopefully, my family league, family, friends, cousins,
etc.
What is it? 14 people.
Extended family.
Yeah, 14 PPR league, $50 buy-in. I am 3-7, and my team is fucking terrible. Everyone's injured. Bucky Irving, who knows when he's coming back?
Who knows if he'll even perform at a high ability when it comes back too? Because he was a rookie last year.
He was doing really good before. 14 points, 18 points, 13 points, 25 points. I need that consistency. And Garrett Wilson keeps getting injured. I'm just fucked, and I give up on it. In my other league, I'm 6-3-1. Yes, I tied, and my team is fine.
That's insane. To tie when there's 2 decimal points involved is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk a little bit about our league as a whole.
Sure.
There is a returning champion. Emma Loves to Dance is back at number 1 this week with 113 points. And the worst team was Chef Maddie with 9 points. So that is one of the teams that was involved with the scandal that went on a couple weeks ago. And as you can see, reversing the trade was not in their favor in the slightest. Most efficient manager went to me, which is pretty awesome. 76.2 points I got.
I thought you said that doesn't matter. Earlier when I kept getting it, you were like, it doesn't really matter, but now you're saying it's awesome.
Where's the proof that I said that?
In the podcast. The proof is in the pod.
Highest points in a loss went to Juge Boy with 78.4 points.
Damn.
Lost to 89.2, which isn't that... It's 4 points? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's 11 points.
That's
not that super... I don't know where I'm going with that.
Well, highest points in a loss, if you score 78 points, you should win. And
Lowest points in a win was 42 points. Biggest blowout was 99-12, and that went by the team Jet Black. Underachiever went to Papa Poise, got 31 points, and they were projected to get 60. So someone flopped there on their team, I bet. We've got 2 9-1 teams sitting at the top. 3 8-2 teams. And then a lot of 7-3, 4 7-3 teams. So it's still pretty wide open, I'd say.
Yeah. I could have actually, oh my gosh, I could have scored 105 points. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Jerry Judy, for some reason, decided to have a game for the first time in 11 weeks. But didn't Parker Washington do fine? Yeah, he did. He scored 17 points. It was probably I could have put Jerry Judy in at flex, and that would have been the max points. Yeah. NFL news. One thing. Cam Scatterboo, the rookie from the New York Giants, is streaming on Twitch all of a sudden. He
has nothing to do.
He streamed 2 days in a row. He streamed World of Warcraft both days, which is a game that I love. I don't really play anymore right now, but it was cool. He streamed, the first time he streamed with somebody whose house I've been to. He streamed with the streamer SFan, and I've been to SFan's house, and when I lived in Austin. And so yeah, Cam Scatterboo is very close to me now. He's on a platform I used to stream on, and I watched his full stream yesterday. It was it's really funny.
Like?
It was just so weird because I'm like, wait, this guy's like a famous football player, but he was just like, he's the same person you would expect on the field versus when he's playing video games. He would reference chat a lot and be like, chat, and like scream and stuff, and his athletic trainer called him in the middle of the stream and he ignored the call. He's like, oh, he's my athletic trainer, but I'll call him back. And then people kept asking him to call Jackson Dart, and he's like, I thought about it, but I he might be asleep now because it was like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, he has a concussion too, so he shouldn't be on his phone.
Yeah, it's really
Jackson Dart got a concussion this week, so he'll be out for 2 weeks. Russell Wilson is not filling in this time. It will be Jameis Winston, the third string.
I'm so excited for that.
Me too. My friend, or my roommate, not my old roommate and friend, Isabella, like sent a TikTok of him at like the snow game last season, and we were just talking about him, and I was like, yeah, he's like the third string quarterback though. And she was like, we got to get him to first string. I was like, he's probably going to retire. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen. And then he got named the starter this morning, so that'll be fun.
And, all the comments are like, it's going to be like 700 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions.
Yeah.
Like, he's so fun to watch and like an interesting, even if it's a really bad game, he's still like so hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
He's like
I'll
the most chaotic player in history.
Not only that snow game against the Bengals, it was Browns and someone, and then it was Browns versus Browns versus Broncos prime time that Jameis played in, and that was a fire game too.
It was a shootout, right?
Yeah, it was a shootout.
Oh my god.
But versus Bo Nix, it was super fun.
He's so funny, like
I know.
It's so funny.
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s injured. What other notable players?
Wait, there was something weird about him. Oh, he got appendicitis.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he had surgery.
I picked him up. I picked him up this morning, and then he got ruled out. But I'm happy to have him on my team for the future. Were there any other notable big-time injuries? The Giants fired their head coach. That's huge.
Yeah, Giants fired their head coach, who I feel kind of bad for.
Yeah. I saw a video that was like the GM maybe of the Giants. The GM's son was like, oh, like you should
trade up to get Daniels. That was Brian, I think. It was Brian's son, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, because the dad is in the video, and that's not Brian. I mean, I saw it yesterday. And like Brian wanted Dart really bad or something.
It's Brian.
Are you sure? Brian's bald.
Oh, never mind. This is Brian Daboll interviews Jaden Daniels.
There's no point in looking it up right now.
Yeah, keep talking then.
I don't know what to say. Like, what?
What were you talking about?
We were talking about that. You didn't think I was saying the right thing, and you're looking it up, but I have nothing else to say in the meantime.
Okay. I thought you were talking about something, so I was like looking it up in the meantime.
No.
Yeah, I don't think there was any other big injuries.
Not that I can recall. I really want to get into the games of the week though.
Sure.
So we can start off with Thursday night football. Raiders versus Broncos. Broncos won 10-7.
It was the worst game in the history of the sport.
Don't remember it once again. I must have been.
Because it was literally the worst game you could possibly imagine.
What the fuck? I'm having short-term memory loss. I got that one right though. I remember saying that could be like an interesting game, and it was not at all.
Yeah, I got it right, but who wouldn't have?
No, probably me, honestly.
Next game was the morning game in Germany. I'm pretty sure it's Germany. Falcons versus Colts. The Colts won 31-25 in overtime. I got it right.
This was the first abroad game this season that I've actually enjoyed.
Oh, it was such a good game, yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up
and I was the
halftime,
most excited for this one.
And I watched it, the rest of it, and
I woke
Jonathan
up at
Taylor
8:30, put the game on, and then fell back asleep and woke up at halftime and watched the rest of the game. But yeah, like Jake said, Jonathan Taylor scored 40 points in fantasy, had an insane game.
Almost 50, I thought.
Oh,
it was like
almost
49.
50, 49. And like, it's just insane.
Yeah, he had like over 200 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. And he, to make things, like he won he also scored them the touchdown that made them win, so it's like...
Yes, because it was a close game. It was good.
Yeah. MVP candidate, like dead ass, so...
Next week, which we'll talk about later, the Commanders are playing in this time slot. And so
Yes.
I was trying to practice this week,
Practice Spanish.
waking up early and staying and watching the game in the morning. But I ended up going to bed pretty late on Saturday, so it was hard to do. But I'm hoping I can do it. Like it's not like early per se. It's just the fact that I'm always out late on Saturdays. That's the problem.
Yeah. Whenever I watch the morning game, I just watch it from bed. Like I wake up and just watch it in bed.
Me too, but then I'm like, when I stay in bed, I want to just close my eyes again.
Yeah. Feel that. Next game is the Browns versus the Jets. The Jets won 27-20. The Jets came through. I got that wrong about this.
You were wrong too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember this one either.
Me either. Non-consequential, really stupid. I don't remember anything about it.
Sorry, I just don't. Yeah. The next one, I don't know if I will either. It was Saints versus Panthers. The Saints won 17-7, and I got that one wrong.
I got it wrong,
I think the one thing I remember about that game was Chris Olave having a decent game. That's about it.
Yeah, he had a good game. Again, super non-consequential if you're not a fan of either teams. I'm a borderline Panthers fan, but after this loss, I don't know.
You can't give up just because of a loss.
Yeah, I know. I just have I don't know. We'll see what happens. You don't have
room to take on more loss than you already are with your teams that you actually do root for.
Yeah. Next game is the Patriots versus the Buccaneers, which was probably one of the most anticipated games of this week.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the most. The Patriots won 28-23. I was wrong.
I was definitely wrong as well. Yeah, I picked the Bucs, so I was wrong. I was really excited for this game, and I was thoroughly happy with it. I couldn't think of the word off the top of my head, but it was two great teams facing off against each other, but the Patriots ended up pulling through, and the rookie running back had a breakout game. Travion Henderson 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he had his finally had his breakout game. Matt Collins had a great game, over 100 yards.
Yes.
Baker
Yeah.
had 273 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he was 28 for 43, which is not
Yikes.
super great. I mean, Drake May was 16 for 31. That's 50%. With an interception.
He was struggling really badly in the first half. It was like raining, and they said something about that. They're like, we haven't really seen him play in the rain.
I think the thing that made the Patriots win and the Bucks lose was the Patriots were able to get a run game going, and the Bucks could not at all.
Yeah. Next game, the Ravens versus the Vikings. The Ravens won 27-19. And
I was right.
Was right.
The Ravens are finally looking like themselves again.
Sorta.
Vikings aren't looking too bad.
Yeah. It was a good game. JJ McCarthy looked pretty decent. I picked him up because Daniel Jones has a bye. And feel comfortable starting him. So
Statistics wise, like on paper, it doesn't look great, but like during the game, it didn't look too bad.
yeah. Like he's accurate in all his throws and stuff, so yeah.
Next is the Dolphins versus the Bills. I got that one wrong because the Dolphins won
Everyone
30-13.
Yeah.
Like, I know that divisional games really can go either way all the time, but I was not expecting this one to be one of those. The Bills defense came up with 2 turnovers. I think there was like 2 interceptions or maybe a fumble and interception something. So the Bills defense were giving the offense every opportunity that they could, and the offense just couldn't capitalize on it. I've noticed that Josh looks so beaten down after the first quarter of these games, and that affects the entire game. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Morale.
What are you looking up?
I was looking at an email, but they yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think too much. I'm not too upset with the loss or anything.
I just think it's bad
a little
coming
bit
off
concerning.
of the other losses that they've had this season.
Yeah, it's just a little
And
bit
they're
concerning.
coming off a bye week.
Yeah, I just don't really know what's going on with their offense. It's I don't know. They just don't have the playmaker they need.
I hope they can figure it out and turn something around, but to go from beating the Chiefs to losing to the Dolphins is pretty crazy.
But at least they're winning the games that really matter.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this one is a game that matters. Well, it's divisional, and the Patriots are number 1 in the division now.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Yikes. Didn't think about
Normally
that.
it wouldn't matter, but now that the Patriots are actually competition, it does matter.
Yeah.
But we can just move on from this for now and only hope that things get better.
Yeah.
Next game, Bears versus Giants. The Bears won 24-20, and I got this one. Sorry, I can't find it. Oh, I got this one right.
Yeah, I got it right too. Yeah.
This game was super fun. Super fun to watch. I'm trying to remember exactly. I just remember it coming down to the end, and
Yeah. Fuck. I'm getting it confused with last week's game.
Okay, here. Fourth quarter, the Giants were up 10-20. I'm sorry, the Giants were up 20-10. And then Caleb Williams got a passing touchdown with 3 minutes left to be down by 3, and then they got the ball back again and got another touchdown and won the game.
Yeah.
They didn't they used timeouts and stuff to get the ball back. They didn't do an onside kick or anything. But yeah, it was a great ending between two decently matched teams, but the Giants are dealing with a lot more injuries, so.
Yeah, Caleb Williams looks awesome. I think the Bears are fun to watch.
Finally. That's like
yeah.
never been said before.
Next game is the Jaguars versus the Texans. Texans won 36-29. I was right about this.
I was right as well. Wow, I literally don't remember the game getting that high scoring.
Me either. It's interesting.
I don't remember.
I know, I don't remember
the
any of these
Texans had
games
Davis
for some
Mills
reason.
in at quarterback. Woody Marks had a decent game.
Yes.
Nico Collins had 136 yards. Jacoby Myers, first game with the Jags, I believe he had a touchdown, but there's a penalty, so they called it back or something.
Yeah.
Looking at the stats of this game, it does not look like it would be as high scoring as it was.
Was there a lot of defensive scores or something?
Maybe.
So the Texans scored a lot of points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they came back in the fourth quarter.
Mills touchdown. Oh, right. The Mills 14-yard scramble for a touchdown. I remember that, and it was really, really hype and crazy. And then it's coming back to me again. The Jaguars got the ball back with obviously down by only 1 point with 30 seconds left, and they have the record-breaking kicker.
Oh yeah, Cam Little.
And they couldn't get it into range, which is not fought. They had just get to the 50-yard line to get comfortable, but they couldn't. And
that was that game.
Yeah. Yes.
But it wasn't even close enough to do a field goal. I think it was a different game.
I know they didn't try. They didn't get close enough to. I'm saying they only needed to get to the 50-yard line, but they couldn't.
Why would they need to get a field goal?
Because they were down by 1 point.
36-29?
Oh yeah, never mind.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was fuck. Who was it? It was a veteran kicker. Maybe it will come to us.
Yeah, but there was something about
it was McManus on the Packers, right?
Yeah, but that was a little bit different. There was something in this game with
No, that was exactly what you're talking about, I swear, because he kicked the goal and it was online, but it didn't go far enough, and they were able to redo the kick somehow with some rule.
Well, we'll talk about that when we get to that game. But I'm saying there was something in this game where they needed Jacksonville needed to. Maybe it was after the. Fuck, I don't remember, dude. Whatever.
It's okay. We can just move on.
Yeah.
To the next one, which was Seahawks 44 to Cardinals 22. I got that one correct.
I definitely got it wrong, I think. Yeah, I got it wrong.
There was this player on the Seahawks, a defensive player on the Seahawks who had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
2 fumble recovery touchdowns in the first quarter, which was the first time that's ever happened.
It was the same player.
Yeah.
The Texans defense, sorry, not Texans. The Seahawks defense is fucking crazy.
Yes, yeah.
In the second quarter, the score was 35-0 at one point, which is just insane. Didn't they used to call the Seahawks defense the Legion of Boom or something?
Yes.
I keep thinking this is it feels like the second coming.
Interesting.
But I don't really know what it was or anything. I've just heard around the.
It was
rumor
Bobby
mill.
Wagner, who we have, Richard Sherman, a few other people. I think Dan Quinn was the coach of.
Really?
The defensive coordinator. I'm pretty
so
sure.
Why isn't he? Well, I guess he's gonna do our defense now, but. Yeah. So the only thing really to say about that game is the Seahawks defense is crazy.
Yeah, Dan Quinn was serving as defensive coordinator during the unit's peak years. Aura.
Next game?
Yeah, next game, Lions versus Commanders. The Lions won 44-22.
I was right.
Yeah, I was right about this.
Sadly, I had to bet against them.
Trump, the president of the United States, was at the game and was brought into the commentator's box.
Not only was he at the game, but he started off by doing a flyover in the
Air Force
presidential
One.
airplane. Then he was in the presidential box. Then during the third quarter, they brought him into the press box, and they were interviewing him, and the interview went on for so long that it was interrupting plays. He was calling plays. They were making 6-7 jokes. It was just fucking insane.
And he swore in like military people.
Yeah, it was
during
like Veterans
halftime.
Day celebration.
Like it was like genuinely the most. I texted a friend about it, and I was like, "Are you watching this right now?" And he's like, he's like, "No." And then I sent him a video, and he's like, "This is AI," and I'm like, I was like, "It is like, it was."
And I remember at one point Trump was talking to the commentators like they were a part of the Commanders organization. He was like, "Yeah, your guys' team is so good. Like you have a good running back and stuff." And I was these aren't the owners of the team. They have nothing to do with the Commanders.
He's like completely senile.
I know.
Crazy fucking shit. Anyways, next game is the Rams. Rams versus the 49ers. The Rams run 42-26. I actually did not watch either the Cardinals or the Seahawks game. I strictly watched the Commanders game.
Each other.
Huh? Oh, I meant the Cardinals, Seahawks, or the Rams and 49ers game.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any of the 4 o'clock games because Dad was home and he's like, "Can we watch just the Commanders?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I don't remember anything about this game.
I watched it because the Commanders game was going so terribly, but they were red zone was so weird in the afternoon because all 3 of the games were blowouts: 44-22, 44-22, 42-26. All of them were blowouts. It was pretty boring, so they were kind of just messing about in the afternoon. I don't remember much about the Rams 49ers game, but Matthew Stafford had 4 touchdowns. Kyron Williams had 2 touchdowns. So the the Rams offense was popping off.
Yeah.
For sure. And Mac Jones did well too. He was 33 for 39, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brian Robinson Jr. also got his first touchdown as a 49er. I believe it's his first.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that. I remember like later, like at night, I was like, "Oh fuck!" I didn't even I don't even know who won those games because I didn't watch them.
They were both insane blowouts. Sunday Night Football was Steelers versus Chargers. The Chargers won 25-10. I got that one wrong, and I was saying this to my friends that are Steelers fans, but like I feel like every time. Like, we'll talk about the Steelers, and then, like, they'll have a good game, and I'll gain some confidence in them and be, like, a fan with them. And then I'll watch the next game, and they'll just not be doing what they were doing last week in the slightest. And I'm like, okay, damn. So they're so up and down that I can imagine it could be a little painful to be a Steelers fan at points. But I'm not saying that this is, like, I'm not saying they're bad now or anything. I'm just saying it was not a great game.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, 2 interceptions.
Jake, you're like not in camera at all.
Yeah. I wonder if never mind. Wait, yeah. Because so in the little viewer, like when I'm in a different tab, it shows it in my in like landscape, so it looks like I am. Anyways, last game of the week was the Eagles versus Packers, which we kind of already touched on. Eagles won 10-7. It was 0-0 at halftime. I was wrong about this.
I was wrong too. 8 for 6 on the week.
the sequence at the end of the game was the most exciting part of it.
Yeah.
It was like so, and it pissed me off. So the Packers get the ball back. They get into relative field goal range. Like I think it was 69 or 59 or 60 or 59 yards.
Hmm.
Um, I think it was actually below 60 yards. So it was in the upper 50s, and it would have been the longest field goal at Lambeau and the Packer Stadium, and
Ugh,
line up to kick it. Eagles still have a timeout. The
Wait, you kind
Packer,
of cut out a little.
sorry, the
You're cutting out
Eagles
again.
had a timeout, so they wanted to ice the kicker. So he got lined up for a field goal, and then uh, Eagles called a timeout, but after they called the timeout, the ref didn't step in to stop the play, so he still got to kick it. And they were showing Nick Sirianni on the sidelines, and he was pissed. He was like, he should have not got to kick that, like for yelling at the ref, asking for a flag. And Saquon Barkley was like doing the flag motion, like throw a flag, like he didn't get to kick that. It was just like the biggest crybaby moment I've ever seen for an ice. Like they were icing him, like and no one stopped him from kicking it, so he kicked it, and but he was very short of it, so they were like, okay,
They're like, oh
let's
shit, like let's try and get some more
yeah,
yards, and they
like
put
let's try and
Jordan
get some
in.
more yards. So they put Jordan Love. They put the offense back in. Jordan Love tried to throw it to the sidelines. It's probably the best case. It was much better to incomplete that pass than to fuck it up somehow. But he threw it way over the guy's head and out of bounds. 2 seconds left, brought the kicker back out. They're like, whatever, and tried.
He
And
he completely like messed it up too. Like
yeah, was it
when
tipped or anything or no?
I don't think so. It like
It was a
from the
low
replay
snap,
I
I
saw
know.
it. Yeah, it was a bad snap, but it literally just went completely
Yeah.
diagonally and sideways.
Yeah.
But that was week 10. I thought it would be a little bit more interesting than it was, to be honest. But you get what you get.
And you don't get upset. Yeah, so we are going to go over this week sort of like our mid-season update of mostly like playoff picture. The playoff picture right now, week 11 for the AFC side of things, we have the Colts number 1 seed with the bye. And the wild card matchup would be the Chargers versus the Steelers, and then the Bills versus the
Here, I can
Patriots.
share my screen just to get a better view.
Sure, but the Spotify listeners and soon to be Apple Music, if I remember to do that.
Oh, I can't even
Um,
share this screen. Here.
Oh yeah, you could just Google it. And then the Jaguars versus the Broncos. The number 1 seed of the NFC is the Eagles. And then the other matchups would be the LA Rams versus the Buccaneers.
You're messing up so much right now.
I know. Bears versus the Lions, and then the Packers versus the Seahawks.
There we go. So Jake and I filled this in, but before we do that, I wanted to take a look back at our predictions before the season started for what teams would come in first place in their divisions. So, and then also like we predicted the Super Bowl halftime performer, the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, et cetera, et cetera. So just as a quick refresher, let me stop sharing this as well. Just as a quick refresher, I can quickly say what I predicted in the beginning of the season and then say mine, or do we both want to say our old predictions and then say our new predictions?
Just do just
Or I think what we can do is we can like I'll say we'll start with AFC East. I'll say what I did and what I have now, and then you do yours.
okay.
So for the AFC East, my original prediction was the Bills, and I still hope that that's true.
Wait, you said AFC East.
Yeah.
That's AFC North.
Who's the AFC East?
There
That's
is
AFC
none.
East. What the fuck is going on?
I'm so confused.
Why? It's because you're clicking on a bunch of tabs and doing random shit right now.
I just wrote something wrong. Wait, I thought the Bills were in the...
No, the North is like the Steelers, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Ravens.
Whatever.
Anyway, I picked the Bills before the season started, and then I changed my answer to the Patriots. I still hope it's the Bills, but I don't know. Like, these are my predictions right now are strictly based off how they're currently playing.
Yeah, I picked the Bills, and I think it's going to be the Patriots as well.
AFC West, I originally had the Chiefs, and I still am going to say it's the Chiefs, even though the Chargers are at the top right now. I still think the Chiefs are going to find a way to make it back.
I don't. I have the same exact thing,
Okay.
and that's the same exact reasoning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need a sip of water.
The AFC North,
yeah.
is I picked the Ravens originally, and I now think it's going to be this. Actually, no, I think it's still going to be the Steelers. I think it's going to be the Steelers.
So you thought it was the Ravens, and now you think it's going to be the Steelers?
Yes. Yeah.
I originally said it was going to be the Bengals. That's not going to happen. And now I think that it's going to be the Ravens. And I said, it could go either way with the Steelers, but if I had to choose between the two, I feel like the Steelers have more of a chance of choking than the Ravens do now.
Yeah. And if it was like the same kind of reasoning, if I was going to keep it Ravens, it would be the same reasoning as the Chiefs. They have their team back for the most part, the Ravens do. And I think it's a toss-up between the two, but yeah.
AFC South, I originally had the Texans. I don't know what I was thinking. They always pan out to be way worse than they're supposed to be. And now I have the Colts. But, who could have thought that they would be who they are now?
Yeah, same exact thing for me. Texans I had originally, and then Colts is my pick now, obviously.
And moving on to the NFC, I originally had the NFC East number one team to be the Commanders. And now I have been awoken from my fantasy, and obviously it's going to be the Eagles.
I picked the Eagles originally because I was being realistic, and I still think it's going to be the Eagles.
It's looking at the standings for the division. The NFC East is so gross.
Yeah, and we thought it was going to be the best.
I know it's gross how far ahead the Eagles are than everyone. And don't forget, they're doing NFC East Hard Knocks this season.
Awkward.
Anyway, the NFC West, I originally said the Rams, and I didn't write one down on accident, so I'll just keep it as the Rams.
I had the Rams originally, and this one's hard. It's really close between the Seahawks and the Rams, but I think I'm going to stick with the Rams.
Nice.
Next is the NFC North. Originally I had the Lions, and I will keep it that way.
Originally I had the Lions, and for some reason I decided to change it to the Packers.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think they're going to be close either way, so.
I'm getting choke artist vibes from them a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah. And then lastly, in the NFC South, I originally had the Bucks, and I'm keeping it as the Bucks.
Yeah, I originally had the Bucks, and I am going to keep it as the Bucks as well.
Did you, by any chance, write down your predictions for, MVP? Offensive rookie of the year?
I wrote everything down from that episode.
Okay.
So
I thought that the MVP would be Joe Burrow or Jaden Daniels before the season started, and both of them have been just dealing with injuries, so none of them have the chance to win MVP, I don't think. And
unless
now
something fucking insane happens.
Now I think it will be right as where we are in the, if they were giving out the MVP award this week, I would give it to Drake May.
Okay. MVP, I also had Joe Burrow, and if I were to give it out today, I would pick Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm. The reason I didn't pick Jonathan Taylor for MVP is because I switched my answer from Jahmyr Gibbs to Jonathan Taylor for Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year, I had Jamar Chase, and now I would give it to JSN.
Nice. Defensive Player of the Year, I originally said Aiden Hutchinson, and I don't really know if I would change it or not. Like, maybe I'd give it to Micah. Maybe I'd stay with Aiden. I don't really follow what the defense does too much, if I'm being completely honest. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wrote down Micah Parsons in the beginning, and I think I would keep it as Micah Parsons.
I think I would switch to Micah.
I don't know if there's anyone else that really, like, 100%... by all accounts, Myles Garrett is living up to his...
Yeah, I was looking up, like, what the current, like, stats are of who they think will win Defensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett is the favorite. And then, like, but Micah Parsons is in there. Aiden Hutchinson's in there. What?
It's so stupid, right? Like, okay, so the little record button in the viewfinder, I thought it was like a red dot on my thing, and I'm like, that's so fucking weird.
Wait, low-key me too.
And then I saw it on yours too, and I'm like, why do we both have that? Okay,
you're out of it today.
I know, yeah. I was sick last week, and I felt better, and then this morning I woke up like super congested, and I did not get a good night of sleep at all. And so I'm extremely tired. I can't wait to sleep tonight. But yeah, I'm
really
definitely
quick,
out of it. Yeah.
Rookie of the Year. Who did you originally put?
Cam Ward.
I originally put Travis Hunter.
Who the fuck is going to be the Rookie of the Year now?
I said...
Wait, it's Amika?
Yeah, I said Egbuka, maybe Dart.
Yeah, depends
but
on
I think I would give it to Egbuka.
I'd give it to Ambuka. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Did anyone predict that in the beginning of this? What are the odds? I want to look up what the odds are right now.
Egbuka is leading the odds right now. I cannot believe you said Cam Ward. Look at him now. I literally forgot about him again.
Yeah, Mika, Jackson Dart, Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren has been... I mean, and then everyone else is just kind of a really big coat play, in my opinion.
If Brock Bowers didn't win Rookie of the Year, then I can't see Tyler Warren winning Rookie of the Year.
100%. Well, I mean, dude, the rookies last year compared to this year, like, there were so many in the race for a Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels,
Malik Neighbors, Jaden Daniels.
Malik, yeah, it was so competitive. This year, it's like Amika, Jackson Dart, Tyler, and then Orden Gadsden. Tet is fine. Ashton is fine. Everyone else is just fine. They're all performing fine. Like, these rookies are all, like, decent. Yeah. But none of them are playing like Amika and
Egbuka.
I always do Mbekbu because of Gronk, but yeah.
Well, it's really... Oh, and also I predicted that the performer would be Miley Cyrus. The performer is confirmed to be...
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. We also did do Super Bowl predictions. I said that it would be the Bills versus the Lions. And I'll tell you what I think it will be when we go through our playoff picture predictions.
Yeah. Wait, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Somebody text... I wonder if this is about... Yeah, the Cam Scatterbo thing is... my friend sent me a TMZ article about it. And then I just think it's funny that Thomas had to say to Grace, I can't help you in the family league this week.
I'm not looking at the group chat.
He said, I can't help you in the family league this week. I need certain people to win and lose. Yeah, well, oh no, you're not in this group chat.
That's a lie.
I swear, it's just me, Thomas, and Grace.
Why?
I don't know. Are you playing her this week?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's asking us for advice.
Don't.
I didn't say that. And Thomas said I can't help you.
Oh my god, she's actually such a bitch. I'm texting her right now. You're such a bitch. You're such a nerd.
I'm projected to win against Rose right now. What the fuck? Oh, because she hasn't taken
caught
Jonathan
in
Taylor
the fucking
out.
act. She's actually caught in the act.
Yeah, I mean,
She can't, like, how many
she's
times?
so frustrating with fantasy advice.
No,
And
it's annoying because she asks for advice and it never goes right, and she continues to ask for advice and blames it on everyone. Like, she needs
yeah.
this one week where she goes, because if she just went off her own opinion, she would probably do better.
Yeah, like when she was begging, like talking us about CJ Stroud or Bo Nix, and the one week I'm like, just fucking play CJ Stroud, and then Bo Nix had like 40 points, and Grace is like, what the fuck? And then I kept joking. I was like, why the fuck would you play CJ Stroud
Yeah.
over Bo Nix?
It's just it's easier if you don't have someone to blame besides yourself.
Yeah,
Because then you don't regret any, like you don't, I mean, you can regret it, but you can't, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
and it's funny because 90% of the time, what like. So yeah, 90% of the time when I'm asking for advice, if they don't give me the answer I want, I ignore that. Like I ignore the advice. So it's all like, I mean, for me, since I know ball, I'm like, I know what I want, but I want to hear that from somebody else. And if I don't hear from them, I'm just like, yeah, okay, that's interesting. But then I go with my own gut. Like
Yeah. Wait,
it's
on your screen, am I like a tiny sliver?
I'm a tiny sliver on my screen. It's just a
Okay.
bug, I think.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Happens sometimes. But yeah, so yeah, let's do the playoff matchups for this bracket.
Okay.
So
I'll share my screen again.
yeah. So like I said, the playoff picture would have the first round, the Chargers and the Steelers would be playing. I picked the Steelers to win at this moment in time. I think both teams are super inconsistent. Fuck, they just played each other and the Chargers won by a lot. But
Really?
yeah, remember the 25-10? I still pick the
Oh.
Steelers anyways. I don't know. Both teams are inconsistent, and I think the Chargers are more choke artists than the Steelers, and the Steelers tend to surprise in a more favorable way right now. And so that's my idea. So yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of think the complete opposite, and for that reason, I chose the Chargers.
Okay, fair. Um,
Next would be
game,
the Bills
yeah.
versus Patriots. I picked the Patriots to win at this moment in time.
Fuck you. I wanted
What?
to so bad. I wanted to do that too, but I just couldn't do it. I had to just pick the Bills.
I'm just not. I'm not.
My
I'm
reasoning
not.
is not shade it. Okay, wait, continue.
Like, I'm not. I don't think that they're playing at playoff capacity even right now.
Sure.
So they need to prove
aren't.
that to me.
And the Patriots are, but
Yeah.
my reasoning is what I said before, and like yes, you're right that the Miami Dolphins were a game they had to win, but when they go up against very tough opponents, they're still coming out with. I think it's the opponents is what I was more thinking about. Like when they're playing the Chiefs, they win. When they played the Ravens, they won. Like when they're playing the
Yeah,
really
but think
really.
about the. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying.
Playing when they're playing really hard teams, they're showing out. So that's that's what makes me hopeful. But I really wanted to pick the Patriots, but it was 50 split. Half of me, like the reasons I picked the Bills was 50% because I'm a fan, 50% because I think that they perform really well against hard opponents. So it wasn't just because I'm a fan, but yeah. Next
The
game
next one
is the
would be-
Jaguars versus the Broncos. I picked the Broncos.
I picked the Broncos too. So then that leads us to the Colts' first game in the playoffs, which would be different for both of us.
Shouldn't we do the?
Oh yeah, we can do NFC, but then it's going
Yeah.
to be different for both of us. So we'll
Okay,
have to cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
The first game would be the Rams versus the Bucks, with the Eagles at the 1 seed having a bye. I picked the Rams to beat the Bucks.
Wait, let me make sure. I picked the Rams too.
Yeah, as much as I love the Bucks, I feel like they have. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that I wanted to pick the Rams. I picked the Rams, but I love the Bucks, so I don't know, be happy either way.
I feel like the Rams' offense is too electric, and if it comes down to a shootout, and Baker's having an off day where he's throwing it a yard above everyone, we'll see. But yeah, pick the Rams. Next would be the the Bears versus the Lions. I think I got tripped up when I was reading this off in the beginning too. I'm just so not used to seeing the Bears in a playoff picture, so when I get to their logo, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, my brain just doesn't register that the Bears are in the fucking playoff picture.
Yeah.
I picked the Lions to beat the Bears.
I picked the Lions as well. And then the last matchup would be the Packers versus Seahawks, which would be interesting. Defensive heavy versus defensive heavy team. I picked the Packers winning that.
Interesting.
I don't see Sam Darnold beating Jordan Love. I just don't.
Okay, fair. I think that the Seahawks offense is just far is a lot better than people give them credit for.
Yeah,
we
I
did
probably
see
don't
Sam
give them enough
Darnold
credit.
choke really badly in the playoffs last year with the Vikings when he was on the Vikings. So, but I didn't take that into consideration. I think the Seahawks look really good. So I picked the Seahawks to win that game.
Okay.
So now we're on to the divisional round. And the first game for me in that round would be the Colts versus the Steelers, and I picked the Colts to win.
Okay. I think you should say your next one too and just tell us who you have in the AFC Championship.
Sure. And then the next game would be, yeah, that makes more sense. The next game would be the Bills versus the Broncos, and I picked the Bills to win. So the AFC Championship would be the Colts versus the Bills.
Okay. Mine is the exact same, except obviously I picked the Patriots instead of the Bills. So it would be, my AFC Championship would be the Colts versus the Patriots.
Damn. That is really fucking crazy.
It's crazy, but I see the Patriots beating the Broncos. Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah, no, that is 100% what could be the outcome, and it's
like
just
back
crazy.
in the day, like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's wow.
Yeah.
Let's do the same thing for the East. Fuck. Okay.
We both have Eagles versus Rams, and then Lions versus different.
I picked the I picked the Eagles to win, to go to the NFC Championship, and then I picked for the Lions and the Seahawks, I picked the Lions to win, so the NFC Championship would be the Eagles versus Lions.
Okay. I did the exact same thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So Eagles versus Lions and Colts versus Patriots. You have Eagles versus Lions and Colts versus Bills. So on the AFC, who do you have going to the Super Bowl?
The Bills. Yeah, it's fucked.
I mean, obviously that is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
But since I don't have the Bills in the picture right now, I picked the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl, which is insane. I never thought I would do that. Especially not only at the beginning of the season, but even like 2 weeks ago, I never would have thought I would put the Patriots in the Super Bowl. But
I know.
My opinion has been affected based off these past few weeks. And then on the NFC side, Eagles versus Lions. I have the Lions beating the Eagles, finally getting over the hump and going to the Super Bowl.
I have... You said the Lions beating the Eagles?
Yes.
I did the same thing.
Okay, so you have Bills-Eagles Super Bowl?
No. Bills-Lions.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Bills-Lions Super Bowl? That's
Bills,
that's
Lions,
what I
Super Bowl.
predicted before the season started.
Yeah.
That's funny. I have I have a Lions Patriots Super Bowl. And I have the Lions winning.
Okay. I've the Lions winning too, and
what? You take the Bills all the way there just to have them lose?
I think I just changed it just now. Let me stick. Oh no, I actually didn't even pick it. I just wrote Bills versus Lions Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
But I think I meant the Bills to win, and then I just changed it when I said it. But I'll say I picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl. They need it. So I have to manifest.
Yeah. And this playoff picture, since we're just a little bit over halfway through the season, could be completely different by the time playoffs start, which is crazy.
Wait, is the purring picking up in the mic?
Oh, no, you were a little bit frozen for me.
Oh, don't get too close to the computer, Nina.
Hi, Nina. I can't wait to see her. I'm going home for Thanksgiving in like a week and a half, and I'll get to hang out with Nina.
Are you excited to see your aunts? Aunt
Nina!
Hannah and Aunt Grace?
Oh my god,
She was-
she's so cute.
Okay.
If you're on Spotify, you gotta come see her on YouTube.
Can you see her right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, but I have like a widened view. Because you have the skinny view, I have the skinny view on my
Hitting
computer.
it with her tail.
Aww. Wait, I should screenshot this for the thumbnail. Okay, I got it. Okay. Shall we move on to predictions for week
Yeah.
11? Yes.
Bruh, I hope I didn't close that tab.
Oh, I gotta take a picture.
Fucking did for some goddamn reason.
Oh no! Did you take pics yet?
Oh, did I?
I just got mine.
No, I didn't take pictures. I probably remember what I picked. Let me just see when I open it if I refresh. Okay, yeah. You can start with the first one.
Okay. The first game of the week, Thursday, tomorrow, tonight, if you're watching when it comes out, obviously. Patriots versus Jets. Even though it's a divisional game, I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going Patriots. Next game is the Washington Commanders versus the Miami Dolphins, and this is the Madrid game. I picked the Commanders to win. I know. It's just, I think it's a pretty even matchup, and who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I picked the Commanders too. I think that was an easy option for me. I'm not like if you take away the Dolphins beating the Bills last week, I think it's an obvious win. Next game, Panthers versus Falcons. I picked the Falcons for this one.
Yeah, I picked the Falcons too, which with a heavy heart I had to do it. I looked at it for a while and was like, oh wait, the Panthers shut them out last time they played this season. But yeah, I think it's revenge time for the Falcons. Next game is the Buccaneers. We have some really good games this week, by the way.
I know, this is another game. Bucks in another game of the week.
Bucks versus Bills. I picked Bills.
I picked Bills too. But damn, this could go either way. It really could. But the Bills need it bad. Next game, Chargers versus Jacksonville Jags. I picked the Chargers.
Yeah, I picked the Chargers.
Okay.
Next game is Bears versus Vikings, which I think is actually going to be a very, very good game.
It will be.
McCarthy versus
Caleb
Williams. Finally, we haven't seen that yet in the NFL, I don't think. And I picked the Bears.
Pick the Vikings.
Yeah, you're a bitch. She hates her fucking city.
No. Divisional games are literally always crazy in the NFC North. And I see Aaron Jones popping off against the Bears defense, so I don't know.
Aaron Jones, really?
That's just what I envision. Or maybe it's because I picked him up.
Say that. Please say that. I have him on my fucking family league.
In my friends league, and
yeah,
I would
let's
love.
go.
And so I'm just probably manifesting. I'm not envisioning. I'm manifesting.
Yeah.
Next game, Packers versus Giants. Pick the Packers.
I picked the Packers too, but please, Lord, let us have something. Why does he have to play against the fucking Packers?
I know.
His Giants starting debut. Who knows, though? I mean,
we'll
we'll
maybe
see.
he'll have another shot at it because concussions are normally 2 weeks. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that game, though. After that, our next game is the Bengals versus the Steelers. I picked the Bengals.
Interesting. I picked the Steelers. Just
Joe Burrow is
I don't know
not.
I don't know if the Bengals. Well, I feel like the Bengals shocked the Steelers when they first beat them earlier this season, so I think the Steelers know what to do now.
Good, yeah, good thinking. Yeah, I mean, I think
what were you
that
gonna say about Joe Burrow?
people for some reason think that Joe Burrow's coming back this week. Like I've seen a few people being like, Joe's back, whatever. Like
He's back to practice.
Yeah, he's just back to practice.
Yeah.
But there's people saying like, oh, I think they're sneakily gonna start him, or like he's coming back this week for the division game. I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. I think we'll see what happens. I've had a feeling about the Bengals.
Yeah. Next game, Texans versus Titans. I put the Texans.
Same.
Nothing
After
else
that,
to
we
say.
have the 49ers versus the Cardinals. I picked the 49ers.
Me too. And then after that, we have Seahawks Rams. I picked the Seahawks.
Wow. I struggled with this one.
Yeah, I mean,
I picked the Rams.
it's like one of the strongest defenses versus the strongest offenses.
Yeah.
Literally,
So-
like Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Devontae Adams versus the Seahawks defense that put up half the points in their game last week. What are you looking up?
Just making sure it's divisional game. I had just like yeah. I mean, it's also really fucking important because they're both 7-2 in the same division.
They have the divisions right below, like to the bottom right. Do you see that?
Oh, true. Yeah.
Next game, Ravens versus Browns. I picked the Ravens.
I picked the Ravens too.
This is a give me game for them, and they need it.
Yeah. They need it. I'm all for Ravens win streak too. I really want them to push through.
Yeah.
For my state. Next we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos. Another divisional game. It's crazy actually that they're not AFC West this year is pretty crazy because it's Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, and then the ugly stepdaughter.
2-8 Raiders, who I
Yeah.
still root for sometimes.
Yeah. I picked the Chiefs to win.
I picked the Chiefs to win as well. The
Yeah.
Broncos could be frauds.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs could be frauds too, but not against a division in an important game.
They could be frauds at damn 8-3. Just
Yeah.
let that sink in. Same with the Chargers, low key, but we'll get to that
And the
later on.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Everyone's a fraud. Next game, Sunday night game. It's the Eagles versus the Lions. So that's
Literally
that's
game
our
of the
NFC.
century.
That's our NFC championship prediction right there. And it would have been last year's game if the Commanders didn't win somehow.
Yeah.
I picked Philly to win, unfortunately.
Fuck you. I picked the Lions.
I hope the Lions win, and
I
it would
know,
be
I
awesome
know.
if they did. I just have confidence in Philly right now, unfortunately.
For some reason, I don't. Like they looked fucking terrible yesterday.
I wasn't even watching it. That's probably why. I just like had it on in the background and would check the score periodically. And it was 0-0, so I had no interest to like keep my eye on the screen for longer than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But the last game, Monday Night Football, is Dallas versus Raiders. That's pretty wild scheduling.
Yeah.
I picked the Cowboys.
Especially when there's these other games that they could have easily put there.
Yeah, like Bills Bucks.
An AFC NFC game with like two of arguably the worst teams. Both bottom of division teams. Oh, never mind. The Giants exist, but I picked the Cowboys.
Yeah,
to
they're
win.
second in the division. Like they're above us.
Oh, true. Whatever.
I picked the Cowboys. It would be fun if it was close, and it could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
Teams on a bye this week are the Colts and the Saints. So plan your fantasy matchups accordingly. And that's about it for for episode 11.
Yep. See you guys next week. I'm gonna go take a nap before dinner.
What are you having for dinner?
I don't know yet. Dad's not here, so.
Well, we'll see you guys next week, and thank you for listening and or watching. Bye.
Bye.